welcome back. This is the JR Wisdom channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. Haven't been on in a while, but I figured I'd do this video, and it's based upon a meme that I saw on social media this morning. And this was a younger lady who posted it up, and her response to it, the reason why a guy would be lonely after this situation is because he's not heterosexual. Anyway, I think that's a very childish response, or that she doesn't know any better. But I have an alternate answer that, you can take it however you want to take it, or your thoughts on it, but these are just my thoughts. So I'm going to just lay it on you. So basically, the premise of the meme, and I'm going to try and put it as a thumbnail on here, is there's a guy in bed with 3 women, and he obviously did the deed or whatever, and he's thinking to himself while he's surrounded by these women, why am I still lonely? So the first thing that came to my mind when you look at it as someone who may have realized it as an early age or have grown older is that maybe it's not so much about being lonely, it's just about yourself and knowing who you are at this point. Because to the point where most men who may have come to this realization, whether you're red pill, MGTOW, or you just come to self-actualization or self-understanding through your own research and experience, that it may be a primal desire that you have, a primal need to mate with with a woman, and then at that point, after it's all said and done, there's really no feelings there. You're still lonely even after you had this sexual encounter. That's why some men just get prostitutes. Some men just sleep with hookers. Some men just use women for sex. And that's not to say that he is lonely. He may realize that it's just a hobby for him, and this is something that he's doing in life because he realizes that that is who he is. Not to say that he's lonely. I'm not talking about those guys. So for all of you who are going to come on this video and say, well, I know who I am, but I just like sleeping with women. I mean, that's cool if that's you. If you know who you are and you know this is what you want to do, and you're not lonely afterwards, then that's you. But for the man who is lonely after this, I look at it as you needing to know who you are. You needing to find your purpose. You need to get on your purpose, because sleep, and I did a video, and I'll try to attach it to this at the end of this video, so I'll link it so you guys can see it at the end. Sleeping with multiple women will not fulfill you. It won't bring you peace. It won't bring you any of that. It's just something temporary. It's a temporary joy. It's a hobby. That's why you have all these celebrities, all these rich people, all these people who we deem have it all. Why do they end up married? Why do they end up settling down with someone? Because they eventually realize, whether they go through this entire path, that it's not going to bring you peace. And this isn't me getting on the situation talking about monogamy is the way to go. I'm not, please don't misconstrue anything that I'm trying to say. All I'm saying is that once you realize and you come to that self-discovery and you look within and you know who you are, that loneliness will no longer play a part. Whether you're lonely before or you're lonely after, that tells you something, that it's not the woman. And I'm not basically giving women a pass in this sense. Only way a man is really going to fulfill that loneliness is if he knows who he is, or he finds that one woman who offers more than just a sexual release, so to speak. It's about that connection. Now, that connection could be due to the man and the woman, not meshing together, or it could be due to him not being where he needs to be at. It's several things, but it all comes down to self at the end of the day. If you're not happy and content with being alone or your own company, then just being in the presence of a woman isn't necessarily going to satisfy that desire. So I say that to say, know your purpose, know what it is that you want out of life, and everything else will come. You know, whether you decide to be a lifetime bachelor, so to speak, or if you desire just to continuously sleeping with women, if that's what makes you content and you're no longer lonely and you find fulfillment out of that, hey. But if not, look within yourself, and that's where you will find the answer to your loneliness. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. Make sure you comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on it. And once again, peace be upon you and the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and I will catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.